Back to school season is almost here, and it's a great time to promote your e-commerce brand. Well, what if you don't work in a product category that is natively aligned with back to school? Don't worry, there's lots of ways you can latch onto this promotion so that you can have a good reason to reach out to your customers and prospective customers and promote your brand. And really, that's what you want to do with anytime there is a promotion that or something in the news that you can latch onto and leverage for your business. You want to do that to create buzz and to enter the conversation that is already in your prospective customer's mind. So here are 7 different ways that you can promote your e-commerce business for back to school season, even if you don't sell products that are focused on helping people go back to school. So here they are. First tip. Even if you don't sell products that are focused on back to school, you can still relate your products to people who are involved with back to school season. So mothers, parents, teachers, college kids, you can tie your brand to their needs. So let's say if you sell fitness supplements, well, during back to school season, people are pretty busy because kids are going back to school, parents are busy packing lunches and getting kids all of their clothing and things that they need for school season. So you can promote your fitness supplements as a way to help keep parents energized and focused during this very busy time of year. So that's a simple way that you can latch on to the promotion for your brand, even if you're not selling back to school products. That's the first tip. Second tip is to give school-related products as a giveaway when people purchase a certain type of product or order amount instead of doing a discount. Too many stores do discounts as kind of the easy answer for promotion, but doing discounts over time can cheapen your brand. So instead of doing a 10% discount over back to school season, what you could do is just offer some type of school-related product, maybe a notebook or an organizer or something like that, and you can include it for people who purchase over a certain dollar amount throughout the weekend. So they get something extra, you're motivating people to spend more with each checkout, and you're also able to tie it to that back to school event. Third tip, you can give students and teachers of any age, you can give them a discount. There's ways to verify students and teachers, and you can just offer some type of promotion. So any student or teacher who purchases from your store over back to school week gets a certain thing. Maybe they get a free product, or maybe they get some type of incentive to purchase from your store, but that's a way to call out the audience, once again, even if your brand is not selling those specific products. Fourth tip, creating bundles for your store that align with back to school. So once again, back to school, people are busy. So if you can create bundles that are pre-thought out as a way to help people not have to think when they're purchasing your products, that will allow you to sell that bundle as a back to school offer because people don't have to think about it. So let's say if you sell apparel and you can offer some type of fall bundle where maybe it's a preset outfit where you're selling a t-shirt with a pair of jeans and a pair of sneakers that all look good and they are aligned. So instead of selling these individual items, you can bundle them and say, we've got a back to school offer, so you don't have to think during this busy season. And if you buy this bundle, one, you'll get a higher average order value, and then you've already put the thought into it so people don't have to. So people will appreciate that, and you can sell more for your store. So that's another tip. Fifth tip is doing a social media contest where customers can go back to school and teach their audience about your product or product category. So let's say if you sell a fitness product, maybe you could have your customers enter a promotion. So if they have already purchased your product, you can have them go on Instagram Live and do a session. They can bring their audience back to school with them and talk about your product or talk about your product category and help give people tips on how to use it or how to think about it within that space. And if they tag you, they would be entered to win something, or you can give them a gift card, or however you want to incentivize them. But that's a cool way to get your customers in that back to school mode. You can help promote your brand, and you can motivate customers to give them something cool if they participate. Sixth tip is to align with a nonprofit that helps schools or kids with their education. So this is a super easy one. You can say all sales over back to school week, a percentage of sales will go to, find a nonprofit that you would align with that works with kids or students. And that's a super easy way to align to that back to school event without having necessarily selling school supplies or products for students. And the seventh thing you can do is do a virtual back to school. You can go live on your own, and each night for a week during back to school season, you can offer value and teach people about your product and your product category. Offer real value for them. Don't just talk about your product. You can talk about helping to solve their problems, but you can go back to school and help your audience learn something about your brand and about the product category to make their lives better. And just by doing that, once again, you're latching onto the promotional season and using it as a way to get in front of people and help improve their life, and also be in front of them so that when they're ready to make that purchasing decision, they'll remember you and your business. So I hope that helps. That's a really cool list of just different ways you can think about latching on to a promotion. You can think about this during any seasonal holiday or promotional time. Back to school is a really big one because a lot of people go shopping for it, and people are in that e-commerce kind of spending phase because they have to purchase products for their kids and their families. That's a good time to do it. And if you can latch onto it in a way that is authentic to your brand, you can still be creative with it, then you can capitalize on this time. So I hope that helps you out, and look forward to hearing if you have other creative ways to latch on to back to school. Feel free to let us know. Otherwise, best of luck and good job crushing it on Shopify.